The sun sets on the first day of November 2021, and the A&B Outdoors Quicktime iRacing League returns to the dirt track at Charlotte for the finale of tonight's A&B Outdoors Quicktime Late Model Series. I'm Kelan Belsha, joined by my friend Shane DiMantova, and it's the season finale from the dirt track at Charlotte. It's the Dirt Track USA World Finals tonight, Shane. Forster versus Neff championship on the line, and there's a race to win.
Yeah, and it's not just one race, but it's also a race between two teammates. So I think we're going to have a big brawl all night long. These two have been clawing at the front every single race, and I think it's going to be a really good head-to-head battle.
It's going to be fun for sure. As we got some MFK madness going on as we take a look at your scenarios for tonight's championship. For Forster to win the championship tonight with no bonus points, 8th or better clinches it. And that's obviously got to be his goal going into tonight. Or Neff finishes 14th or worse, and no matter what Forster does, that will lock it up. For Neff, his issue is going to be a little bit harder. He needs to beat Forster by 11 spots, being 7th or better. And an example like that would be a 4th place finish, while Forster finishes 15th. So there's a couple scenarios in those MFK teammates to decide a champion. As it's going to be real intense as we get ready to send it down to the USA Roller Coasters flag stand with Shane DiMantova and Joseph Costello.
All right, it's time for everybody's favorite pre-race program, Flagmore Predicts, with the one and only Joseph Costello. Hey, buddy, what are your picks for tonight?
Well, me and Kelan were discussing this before the race, and my championship pick is going to go with Aiden Foster. I like Brady. However, that is a tough decision. Not a tough decision. That's a tough thing to do. It's possible, but it's really tough, and I would not count that out. But Aiden Forster it has a good chance as he's going out last in qualifying. So Forster is definitely my pick to win and for the championship. For second, I'm going to go with his teammate, Brady Neff. It's going to be a really tight battle. It's going to be a heartbreaking for Brady, but again, I was proven wrong all season long with a lot of my picks. So you don't know. And third, I'm going to go with either Andrew Mayer or Cody Meadows. One of those three will round out the top three. And a dark horse pick, again, like Kelan said earlier, it's going to be probably Michael Corbin. I have a good feeling. Sadly, Thomas Casborn is not joining us. Otherwise, I would have picked him for hard charger. But Corbin is definitely a hard charger pick for me. And Quicktime, I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. I feel like who's going out middle of the field? Let me see. I feel like Aiden Kirk could get a good shot of getting Quicktime. Maybe Cody Meadows or Brady Neff, and maybe Aiden Foster could pull out the Quicktime from that last being the last car. The late models don't tend to wear out the track as much as the sprint cars do, so you never know.
Exactly, and I feel like we never really know coming into this event. But Joseph, like usual, thank you so much, and have fun up there.
Thank you.
You know, Shane, I talked to Aiden Forster earlier today, and he said that it's a real advantage to go out late. He's going out last, so we'll see what he can do with that as we get ready for qualifying tonight from Charlotte. Going to need all 3 laps tonight. Rolling on to the speedway first from Bedford, Pennsylvania. Driving to look at best car, TD Advanced Trucking, Dirty's Race Patrol, Dirt Track USA, ASC Dirt Track Repair, Battery Boys, number 31 from FK Speed Lab. It's the big unit, Andrew May. Andrew May in the 31. And that's the guy who's really looking forward to sprint cars tonight. Or not tonight, but in 2 weeks. Looking forward to getting these late models out of the way. Lap number 1 for Andrew May coming to commence here. Lap number 1 for Andrew May is a 15.768. 15.768. 7 starts on the season, 1 top 5. Best finish coming at 4th at Kokomo, and 4 top 10s. Best finish was that 4th place. Lap number 2 for Andrew May is faster at a 15.459. 15.459 for Andrew May right there. Next down in qualifying from Richmond, Virginia, driving to number 811 for Elite Performance Industries, Exotic Ricky. Competitor is Kyle Turksey. The guy who was really a punching bag last week at Weed Sport.
Yeah, I was about to say, hopefully you can have a better turnaround here tonight.
20 incidents last week, which not what you want. Of course, that contact with JJ Hill certainly probably sent that off the rails. Turksey trying to improve it. Best finish this season of 12th coming at Lernerville. Lap number 1 this time for Kyle Turksey is a 15.656. 15.656 second quick for Turksey. Through 3 and 4, coming to complete his qualifying run. 2 starts on his credit, a 12th and a 16th. Lap number 2 for Turksey is faster to 15.596, second quick for Turksey. Next out. From Burbank, New York, driving to Corbin Equipment, Corbin Farms, RGH Construction, Fisher Machine Company, number 26 from McGrath Sim Sport, it's Michael Corbin in the 26. Picked up his first career Quicktime iRacing League top 5 last week.
Congrats to him. This is Joseph's Hard Charger Award winner, so I don't know if Joseph's maybe rooting for him to go a little farther back here so he can get his pick right or what, but we'll see what the 26 car can do here.
Definitely will. Lap number 1 this time for Michael Corbin is a 15.463, second quick, 4/1000ths off the quick time. And $5 does go to the hard charter tonight, courtesy of Krebs Designs and Krebs Family Racing. Thank you to Bo Krebs for sponsoring it. Lap number 2 for Michael Corbin's first lap faster, second lap 15.511, first lap quicker at a 15.463, second quick. Next out, making his first start of the season. From Erie, Pennsylvania, driving the RKM Setup Shop, Rays Energy K1 Race here, Kevtron Media, number 18 for Ryan Billy Racing. It's Lynn Guini, Exocatil Predator, Ryan Billy.
Yeah, we saw him a little bit last season in the sprint cars early on, and glad to have Ryan back here in the series.
Yeah, ran 2 or 3 sprint car races, and didn't see him a whole lot, but nice to see him here capping off the late model season, finding some time in his schedule to race with us. Maybe we'll see him some more in sprint cars, which does fire up in 2 weeks' time. Lap number 1 for Ryan Billy, a 15.378 quick time for Ryan Billy in the 18. Quick time!
Quick time!
Trying to go faster here for the driver in the 18 car. Lap number 2 is a little bit slower to 15.459. First lap faster to 15.378. Next out, from Winfield, Missouri, driving a T46 Graphics, K1 Race Gear, Drive for Mental Health, Runaway Chassis, number 52 for Ryan Billy Racing. It's Mason Coffey in 52. Coffey having a nice little season himself, pretty consistent ever since Kokomo. Last week was an exception with a 15th place finish at Lead Sport. Couldn't really find speed, but so far holding down a top 5 position in points and trying to leave the season with that. Lap number 1 from Mason Coffey is a 15.349 quick time, topping his Ryan Billy Racing teammates with a 15.349. Coffey coming to complete his qualifying run. Lap number 2 for Coffey is slower to 15.405, first lap quicker to 15.349, first place for Mason Coffey. Next out, from Yreka, California, driving Elite Performance Industries, Krebs Designs, Advanced Roofing Techniques, Krebs Photos, Tub Quality Threads, Rocky Coast Race Cars, Dirtman Photography, number 168 for Krebs Family Racing. It's Big Bad Bo Krebs.
Yeah, and he's looking to keep his money.
168. Yeah, he's. I talked to him earlier. He said he'd sponsor the Hard Charger tonight, so he's looking to keep his money. He said maybe I'll win it back tonight. Who knows? See what he can do. Lap number 1 this time around for Bo Krebs is a 15.426, slot him third quick. Krebs has won a hard charger this year in the late models, so don't count him out. So far, that is his only career hard charger in the Quicktime iRacing League. Lap number 2, a 15.449, first lap faster to 15.426, third quick for Bo Krebs. Next out is Joe's Quicktime pick tonight. From Boston, New York, driving a Curry's Excavating, Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, Dirt Track USA, Iceman Designs, Elite Performance Industries, NAV TV, number 39 for MFK Speed Lab. It's the Iceman, Aiden Kirker. Aiden Kirker in the 39, driving an Amazon truck or a car.
Amazon dodged it, to be a matter of fact. Dodge Charger.
It's a Charger.
Yeah.
Can't talk about really more of a. I'm not going to say perfect, because it definitely hasn't been. Hang on. Lap number 1 for Kirker, a 15.453 fourth quick, but, I mean, 7 starts, 7 top 10s on the season, and 5 of them in the top 5. Just think about if he was making every race this season. He says third in points, he could be up there racing for a championship tonight, but unfortunately missed a couple starts and will not be able to do that. Second lap of 15.357. Second quick for Kirker. Not quite going to touch Coffey's lap, but he got pretty close. Next out, making his debut tonight from Middleburg, Pennsylvania, driving the number 49 from Miller Motorsports, eggs open to the Team Predator. It's Alex Miller. Sorry, not his debut, but his return. Has not raced with us in a minute. Recently, pretty sure he told us earlier that he just got out of surgery, so welcome back in recovery.
Yeah, hopefully it's a speedy recovery that you're going through right now.
See what you did there right there. Nice.
Yeah. You like that?
Lap number 1 for Miller is a 15.467, 7th quick for Alex Miller. 1 start, a 16th place finish at Bristol. Whew, gonna get those tape numbers here to the checkered flag. Lap number 2 is slower to 15.527, first lap quicker to 15.467, 7th quick for Alex Miller. Next out, from Arcola, Illinois, driving a T46 Graphics K1 race gear, drive for mental health, runaway chassis, number 46 for Ryan Billy Racing. It's Buckwheat Aaron Trotter. Aaron Trotter in the 46. Trying to slot himself quick time. Ryan Billy Racing, what do they call it? Acquisition in the mid-season. So
Yeah.
he is,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, he was in that little package deal with Mason Coffey. Lap number 1 for Trotter is a 15.379, 4th quick. Also having himself a modest season, up there top 10 in points, trying to cap it off like that. Saw a bit of teeth on his nose.
Teeth.
Lap number 2 for Trotter, a 15.381, first lap quicker to 15.379, 4th quick. Next out
Missing a
is...
couple people tonight.
Yeah, Mason Thompson's not here. Jason Luther's not here. It'll be Cody Meadows in the 1 car. So next out, from Martinsville, Virginia, driving the number 1 for Ryan Billy Racing, it's Big Country, Cody Meadows. Cody Meadows in the 1 machine. I guess Thompson and Nelson will be scratches this evening.
As well as Luther.
Yep. Well, I know Luther. I hadn't heard from the other 2. Lap number 1 for the Mud Digger is a 15.352, 3rd quick. As you look at Ryan Billy Racing holding down 4 of the top 5 positions. Good qualifying effort for those guys. Lap number 2 for Cody Meadows is slower at a 15.365, first lap faster to 15.352. Meadows 2nd quick. Next out, from Coldwater, Michigan, driving the number 24 for Slider Dice and Sports, it's Mutt Boots Nolan Cooper. Nolan Cooper in the 24. Consistent season, to say the least, for him, with 2 15th place finishes, a 14th and a 13th. So, slowly but surely getting better. A 12th tonight would really just complete that circle, wouldn't it?
Really would. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Circle.
Circle.
Going in circles.
Yeah. Well, like ovals, but...
Yeah. You know, same thing. Not really. Never mind.
Lap number 1, quick time for Nolan Cooper, 15.319. Not the guy you would really expect hopping up there on top of the charts. You see, he's really been the first guy to get up there against that cushion. He's running good lap times. Maybe this is what Aiden Foster and Brady Knapp are kind of plotting behind the scenes. We'll see what they can do a little bit later. Nolan Cooper, top of the charts, is a 15.319. 3/100ths faster than Mason Coffey. Next out, from Jonestown, Pennsylvania, driving the number 6 for 4 Horsemen Racing, it's Caleb Morrissey in the 6.
Big welcome back to him.
Awesome. Yeah, he's was taking the late model season off in preparation for sprint cars, but I guess he decided he'd hop back in a race car before the sprint car season starts, get some experience with some of these maybe newer Quicktime members that might be joining us next season. To the top of the track and back to the bottom goes Morrissey. Lap number 1. 15.363, Morrissey goes 5th quick. Oh, and he messed up his second lap. This lap will not be near as quick. 5th quick from Morrissey at a 15.363. Of course, a sprint car expertise, the Season 1 Knoxville Nationals champion, so cool to see him in a late model win.
Seems like he knows what to do on dirt, though. Putting in 5th quick in just his first start here, and only start.
Next out, from Daytona Beach, Florida, driving the A&B Outdoors, non-center to rink dirt, man photography dirt, he's in race apparel, dirt track USA, Iceman designs, number 3 from FK Speed Lab, it's the Gator, J.J. Hill. Boo.
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 Yeah, too
Here
bad
comes
this
JJ.
isn't live. We couldn't hear some boos raining down from the stands, hopefully. I'm
Poor
just
JJ.
kidding. Go Gators.
We give him, no, don't say that. We give him a hard time, but he's out here racing, seeing what he can do. Lapping 1 of 15.558, 12th quick for Hill. One start last week, 17th place at Weed Sport. Most famous for that incident with Cal Turksey. Oh, lap number 2 of 15.746, first lap quicker to 15.558, 12th quick for Hill.
Yeah, and he binned it going into one, and definitely I feel like won't be the first time we see that tonight. Or it won't be the last time.
Man.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm just
Okay.
kidding, JJ.
Next out, from Sylvania, Ohio, driving to number 17, it's Tyler No. Tyler No in the 17.
I'll be heading up
Race.
that way soon.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe a
What
little
you-
Shane DiMantova Thailand no meetup.
Maybe. Say hi to him for us.
I will.
Haven't raced with him since Lima Land October 21st, 2 weeks ago. Finished 9th that race. Lap number 1, a 15.375, 6 quick. Keep seeing all these 3s, and I'm thinking they're pretty quick, when in reality, everybody else is running 3s. So, we'll see as Brady Neff comes out next, see if he can crack a bit higher. Lap number 2, a 15.529, first lap faster at 15.375, 6 quick for Neff. Next out.
Championship contender.
From Fairplay, Maryland, driving the AC Customs Graphics, AC&T Stinky Automobiles, number 03 from FK Speed Lab, Exo Consulting European Predator, it's Brady Neff. Brady Neff in the 03. Seeing what he can do, maybe he can pull something out of his hat like Nolan Cooper did in his qualifying efforts. Going out here late. Remember, Aiden Foster told me going out late may be an advantage, so we'll see what his other championship contender fares. Neff sliding through 3 and 4 off the corner. First lap, quick time by nearly a full tenth of 15. A 15.227 by nearly a full tenth. Neff takes quick time. Lap number 2, trying to improve on it. And a 15.289. Would have got quick time on either lap. Look at that. Neff flying.
That really sets the bar high for Aiden Forster
Yeah.
coming up, so that's for sure. He's got some work to do.
Next out from Asheville, North Carolina, driving a looking best car, TDB Advanced Trucking, Dirt Team Race Apparel, Dirt Track USA, ASU Truck Repair, Battery Boys, K1 Race Gear, number 4 from MK Speed Lab. It's the Asheville Attitude, Cam McComb.
You know, he wanted us to call him a certain nickname earlier, but it's not really kid-friendly or broadcast-friendly, so I'll mention it, but definitely won't say it.
I don't remember this.
It was in the group chat.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even budge. Well, my fault. Cam McComb first lap of 15.546, 14th quick. Trying to improve on that. The Asheville Attitude has made 8 starts this season, only missing 1 feature. Best finish of 5th at Lima Land. Improves by a full tenth to a 4.46, 11th quick. Next out, from Middletown, New York, driving around the Energy, Jolly Ranchers, Tub Quality Threads, number 22 for Krebs Family Racing, it's Brandon Stewart. Brandon Stewart in the 22. 7 starts this season, best finish of 4th at Fairbury. Last week picked up a 14th place finish at Weedsport. Ooh, and we saw him in trouble last week a couple times as well. Trying not to repeat that tonight. Driving at Krebs Designs paint
caught the
schemes as he
wall.
gets up in the fence. That's going to mess up a second lap too.
Yeah, definitely not good. Is not looking too well to close out the season here for the 22 team.
Maybe he's going for that $5 hard charger bonus.
Who was that last season? We saw somebody do it where they kind of just bluffed in
Morrissey.
qualifying. That was Morrissey.
6'4", 17th quick.
Yeah, he kind of bluffed it in qualifying to give himself the best shot. Guys, look
He
at
did.
this.
We stacked him. Next out, the championship favorite going into today from Cass City, Michigan. Driver to look at best car, Dark Race Bell, T46 Graphics, Search Track, USA K1 Race Gear, number 25, KSP Lab, it's the Iceman Aiden Foster.
I don't like that paint. I miss the old
You don't
paint.
like it?
No.
Well, this is a Jimmy Owens throwback. It's like a, they said it was a fantasy throwback, so he's trying it out tonight. So you know what he can do.
I'm
He
gonna
was
miss
top
that
of the.
green.
You know, he'll probably bring it back for sprint cars.
He is.
Championship hopeful tonight. Got to be the favorite going into today. See what he can do in qualifying. Lap number 1 for Forster. A 15.212, top of the chart. Last guy out, and he goes to the top. Take a bonus point away from Neff and put him in an even deeper hole. Good job, Aiden Forster. You know, he's been running those hosteds all day. We talk about it, how he's always practicing. It seems like every race he's out there running laps, and he proves it. That pays off. Neff and Forster, you can't write a better story. These guys top of the charts again. Aiden Forster takes the Dartman Photography Quicktime Award and a bonus point. As we get ready for your USA Roller Coasters heat races. Got 3 lined up for you tonight, and we get ready to set the grid for your first one. On pole from Cass City, Michigan, driving to number 20 for MFK Speed Lab, it's the Iceman Aiden Forster, and to his outside, driving to Winfield, Missouri, Ryan Billy Racing, number 52, it's Mason Coffey.
Starting second row on the inside, it's the number 6 from Four Horsemen Racing in Jonestown, Pennsylvania. That's Caleb Morrissey, and to his outside there, the number 46. We have, sorry about that, from Arcola, Illinois, that's Buckwheat Aaron Trotter from Ryan Billy Racing.
And rolling off into 5th position, it's Andrew May in the 31. J.J. Hill rounds out the field. We're going to get a word with our in-race reporter tonight in Andrew May. Hey, Andrew, it's Kelan Belsha. You got us.
Yes, sir.
In-race reporter tonight. Last race of the season. I know you're looking forward to sprint cars, so just getting closer and closer to that season, but you got to close out this season on a bang. What's the goal going into tonight?
Goal of the heat race is keep JJ behind me, because I saw what he did last week.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. I've never had a hard charger in the 40 races that I've run, so that's what I'm going to go for tonight, I think. Oh, JJ's just smashed into me.
Man.
Boo.
Well, I like your helmet.
Hey,
It's
thanks,
like
man.
Venom.
That is Venom, yeah. I wanted one like Logan Shoehart's. He's got like the shark. I thought that's freaking sweet. But I'm stuck with the Venom because they don't have that.
Yeah, you're
Well, it
not
seems
as
like
cool as him.
It seems like we haven't talked to you
I
all
know.
season long. These late models just haven't proved to be as successful for you. So 2 weeks away, sprint cars. Hopefully we get to talk to you a little bit more. Maybe you'll get up there winning some more races. And your goal's that hard charger, $5?
I don't know, man. I just like to finish the race. I think I've only finished 2 races this year, so.
All
Got
right,
a couple.
well,
What's Kirker call them? Boneheads, whenever they are.
boneheads.
Remember that? Knuckleheads. That's what it was.
Knuckleheads. All right. Well, I gotta send you back. Good luck, Andrew.
All right.
Andrew May, our in-race reporter tonight. The green flag is in the air for the first of 3 USA Roller Coaster heat races. Coffee bangs off the fence as he takes the green. Forster slides up in front of him. Caleb Morrissey leads the bottom. He made contact with Andrew May. May already gets sent back there. Back up front, though, Coffee peeking to the inside of Aiden Forster. Forster powers off the top of the racetrack and extends his lead away. Aaron Trotter and Mason Coffey battle for a fast pass dash position.
The 2 teammates here battling for the second spot as Forrester begins to roll out his lead there. And that number 20 car is Trotter. Look to the inside there. Coffey's going to get the launch off the high side right up against that cushion.
Seems these two are always right next to each other. These two Ryan Billy Racing teammates as they get close to 2 laps completed, coming to 3 laps completed this time around. They were racing those Aiden Forster hosted, trying to get some practice in. That certainly has paid off for Forster early. But as you see Trotter and Coffey battling it out for the second position here, Caleb Morrissey lurks in the background as this is for a fast pass dash position. Trotter trying to clear his teammate. Coffey powers off the top.
Back up front, Aiden Forrester still leads this thing after grabbing the quick time at the last minute. He's the last qualifier, like we just mentioned. Behind them, still really no changes as Caleb Morrissey now looks to the bottom side there between the two teammates.
Trotter powers off the top and has taken the second position away. Coffee, Morrissey, side by side. Coffee trying to peek to the inside of his teammate. Gonna take a look to the inside. 2 laps to go at the line for Aiden Forster. He's already yanked out a 2-second lead early. Trotter diving it back to the inside of Coffee. These two going to be trading slide jobs coming to the checkered. Lap and a half to go. Forster gone by a mile. He's got this in the bag as long as he doesn't mess up. Coffee slides up in front of his teammate and might have a dash burst. 1 lap to go. Forster scoots out to a 2.3-second race lead. Trotter sliding up in front of his RBR teammate. Not going to be enough off of 2. Forster off of 4, going to take the easy heat win. Trotter, Coffee, side by side at the line. Trotter takes it as Caleb Morrissey and Mason Coffee made contact at the checkered. I think Coffee probably would have had it, but he made contact with Morrissey.
And
It'll
JJ
be Aiden
Hill
Forster.
is dead in turn 4.
Oh,
And he's going to finish it, though. Hey, keep waving that checkered flag, Joseph.
good effort.
He's still not done.
Oh,
There
he
he
is.
is. Oh, man.
Trotter buys his berth into the fast pass dash off of virtue of Morrissey and Coffee making contact, and Forster on pole for the dash as we set your field for heat number 2. On pole from Fair Play, Maryland, driving MFK Speed Lab number 03, Exo Tilting Rookie. Your competitor, it's Brady Neff, and to his outside, the Mud Digger for Ryan Billy Racing in Martinsville, Virginia. It's the 1 car of Cody Meadows.
The Sylvania, Ohio native and number 17 there, Tyler No, will start in the 3rd spot, and to his outside from Eureka, California, it's Big Bad Bo Krebs.
Michael Corbin in the Burbank, New York. McGrath Simsport number 26 and 5th, and Kyle Turksey rounds out the top 6 as we're going to get word with our second in-race reporter. Bo Krebs said he wanted to speak to us, and he will be out here taking a word with us. Hey, Bo, it's Kelan on the booth. You got us. Gonna have to unmute on Discord.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
How you doing, Bo?
Ready to be slow.
Slow? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, we talked to Andrew May in Heat 1. He said he's gunning for that hard charger award that you sponsored so graciously. Thank you, Bo. $5 on the line there, and sponsoring the cautions tonight, too. So if we get some yellows, your Krebs Design's going to get some shouting out. But what's your goal for tonight? Last race in the late models, looking to cap off the season strong.
Get that top 3 that I've been aiming for all season. Maybe win, who knows. But, I don't know. This track's always tricky towards the end, so we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck, Bo. Look forward to hopefully seeing you after the race.
Yep, 10-4.
Bo Krebs in the 168. Thank him for joining us tonight as we get ready for our second USA Roller Coasters Heat Race action. We gonna come take the green flag here. Neff takes the green, back underway from Charlotte. Cody Meadows trying to stick it to the outside of Brady Neff through 1 and 2. Gonna try to stick to his corner, and he will successfully. Meadows making a gun around the outside. Gonna get right up next to that cushion, battling it out with Brady Neff. Neff gets a good run on the bottom. Lap number 1 completed. Neff leads by inches. Meadows continuing to stick it to the top as Neff gets a good run through the center of the corner. He takes that spot away. Bo Krebs slides into 3rd. Cody Meadows sits back there in 2nd. Tyler No, Michael Corbin, Drayden blows for the 4th position. Kyle Turksey back there and rounds out the back.
I don't know about early on, but you know Cody Meadows won't be afraid to use his fenders to get to the race lead as here he comes to the inside here. The championship contender pushes him up the racetrack, and Cody Meadows is now your race leader as Brady Neff has now got to battle with Bo Krebs. Oh,
Krebs
contact.
10, there goes Neff, and up and over he goes as he made contact with Bo Krebs. Big championship implications there early.
As Krebs now drop back to the 4th spot, it's going to hand 2nd over to Tyler No, and Cody Meadows is gone as trouble for Bo Krebs. He also takes out Michael Corbin, and Kyle Turksey also involved as he hit the infield tire there. Oh my goodness.
Not what Bo wanted to do there. And Brady Neff in big time trouble. You talked about Aiden Forster winning his heat. That's a big advantage for him, and now, even though it's his teammate, his smile has to be a little bit grinning now, because look at how much easier that makes his race tonight, especially not going to have him in the dash. It's going to be interesting as Cody Meadows comes and takes the white flag this time around through 3 and 4 here in heat number 2.
You could also go for that hard charger, though, and maybe come back to even win this race. You really never know, and that's one way to get more bonus points.
We'll see what they can do here, as Meadows gonna walk into the dash. Tyler No gonna walk into the second place position, as it will be them taking 1 and 2. Michael Corbin third, Kyle Turksey, Brady Neff, and Bo Krebs round out the field. Just not the way Brady Neff wanted this night to go. Some misfortunes, none of his own doing, really. Quite unfortunate.
It really is for him, as he comes home 5th there, passes Bo Krebs late in the race.
And we get ready to set your grid for the third and final USA Roller Coasters heat race. On pole for Slider Dyson Sports into number 24 from Cold Water, Michigan, it's Muckleach Nolan Cooper. And to his outside from Boston, New York, Darwin MFK Speed Lab number 39 is the Iceman Aiden Kirker.
Starting in the 3rd spot, from Ryan Billy Racing in Erie, Pennsylvania, it's Languini, Ryan Billy, and to his outside, the number 4 there. From Asheville, North Carolina, and MFK Speed Labs, the Asheville Attitude, Cameron McCone.
And Alex Miller, the number 49 for Miller Motorsports, starts in 5th. Brandon Stewart starts in the 6th position in Krebs Family Racing in Middletown, New York. Grid set here.
Don't think we have an in-race reporter for this one, so.
No, well, that's okay.
Yeah. Might go home. Might go cry after this, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm just
So
kidding.
take a look at some of these guys in the point situation. Nolan Cooper on pole. He sits 26th in points right now, tied with Joey Robinson, who's not here tonight, so he will pick that up. Aiden Kirker, he's 3rd in points. He's going to be battling with Cody Meadows for that podium. 3rd does pay, so see what he can do. Ryan Billy making his first start, of course. Cameron McCone sits 7th. Highest up he can get is 6th if Aaron Trotter were to have a poor night. Alex Miller, of course, 1 start. Brandon Stewart, 13th in points. And it's pretty unrealistic for a top 10. He'd have to have a near perfect night from here on out. So we'll see what they can do, as it'll be Nolan Cooper and Aiden Kirker leading us to the green for our 3rd and final USA Roller Coasters heat race at the 4/10 of a mile dirt track at Charlotte. Kirker on the outside, Cooper on the inside. Joe Costello waves the green. We're underway here on the dirt track at Charlotte in our 3rd heat race. Aiden Kirker trying to stick it to the outside. 3 wide back there. That's Billy in the middle. Stewart to the bottom and McCone to the top. Stewart works the bottom in. He's getting a nice run on the bottom of the racetrack from last to 3rd in 1 lap. Stewart, you can't script a much better start. He's getting that bottom working. I saw Cameron McCone in a hurt posted earlier today. That's where he found all his speed, was on the bottom of the racetrack. So if he can make that work, I don't see why Brandon Stewart can't, as he evens it up with Nolan Cooper. How about Brandon Stewart? A last to first challenge, as Alex Miller's in trouble back there, but Brandon Stewart has literally gone from last to first, working that bottom end. What a great start for that guy.
How about some heat action here from Brandon Stewart? He's going to look to carry that momentum into the race here and close it out here in the 3rd and final heat. Maybe even to the dash to claim the top starting spot there for the feature event.
I have really never seen this out of Brandon Stewart. What an incredible, it's like he's shot out of a cannon, and he is moving on the bottom of that racetrack in the 22. He needs to watch out for that infield tractor tire. I did see Bo Krebs before he clipped the tractor tire on the infield. He was working that bottom end pretty well. See Kirker on the top. Everybody else really on the top. Brandon Stewart, the only guy working the bottom. Coming to 3 to go here in the seat. Aiden Kirker, he is there, as Stewart gets very sideways there. Going to really open up the door for Kirker on the inside here, forcing Stewart to take the top.
We're on board. We were on board with our race leader there. It's 2 laps to go. Aiden Kirker will reclaim the lead here from Stewart, but he's going to give it all he can in that number 21 machine here. Crossover, as once again Kirker goes back to the inside.
Kirker going to slide back up here to the white flag. He steps out to a big lead, and that may solidify it right there. He did a great job working the bottom. Stewart now working a slider on the bottom. Going to try to get there with 39. Not going to do a very good job of it. Cooper and Stewart going to battle for that last dash position. Cooper. Oh, no, Stewart! Oh, no! A perfect heat goes south. Kirker wins the heat. And Nolan Cooper will take the dash position. What a unfortunate turn of events for Brandon Stewart.
Yeah, it's really gonna leave a sour taste in his mouth for sure.
That is unfortunate as we get ready for
Oh,
the
who
fast
turned out the
pass
lights?
dash. Yeah, it gets a little bit darker. Well, yeah. As we get ready to set your grid for your fast pass dash, I'll go through it here, Shane, for you. On pole, it'll be Aiden Foster, and he will not have a dash competitor near him at all, which is crazy. So he's not going to have Neff anywhere near him, unfortunately. On pole, it'll be Aiden Forster, Cody Meadows to his outside, Aiden Kirker, Aaron Trotter, Tyler No, and Nolan Cooper. Lap 1 out of 6.
I'm glad you paid the power bill, Kelan.
Yeah, I mean, good thing we have lights.
Yeah.
So that would be bad. Green flag in the air. We are underway here in the fast pass dash. Cody Meadows trying to stick it to the outside of Aiden Forster. Meadows in the fence as Forster didn't give him too much room to work with. As now Kirker to the inside of his teammate Forster. Battling it out for the fast pass dash lead. Kirker and Forster trading blows for the lead. 2 laps, 1 lap down, 5 to go.
You heard the man, 5 laps to go here is Aiden Forster is going to get the run on the high side on the straightaways, but we'll see what he can do here as time goes on. 4 laps to go at the line as Forster reclaims that lead back and looks to start on pole from the feature event.
The 2 Icemen battling it out for the lead. The 2 Aidens, the 2 Icemen, the 2 MFK Speed Lab drivers. What more comparisons can you make about these guys as they get the top 2 down? Tyler No sits back there in 3rd as Cody Meadows and Nolan Cooper trading blows for the 4th position. Aaron Trotter back there rounding out the pack.
All single file for the most part on the high side there, as it looked like only 1 driver's on the bottom. Looks like that's Aaron Trotter. Yes, it is. He's battling with Cody Meadows for that 4th spot.
We'll see what he can do, trying to take it away. White flag here this time for Forster. Gonna try and hang on here as his teammate Aiden Kirker sits back there. Kirker 2nd, 3rd Tyler No, as Cody and Trotter battling out for the 4th position back there. Forster in cruise control on the top of the racetrack. And starting on pole for tonight's feature, trying to get another clean sweep. Forster takes the dash win. It'll be Kirker 2nd, No 3rd, Meadows 4th, and Trotter 5th, Cooper 6th. And that's the element of the dash, as you see it right there. Cody Meadows just went from starting 2nd to starting in 4th. Tyler No from 5th to 3rd. Trotter from 4th to 5th. Kirker from 3rd to 2nd. Cooper and Forster hold the same position. So, pretty interesting to see how this dash works out once they get it down.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see it implemented in our sprint car season coming up in just 2 weeks here on the A&B Outdoors Quicktime iRacing YouTube channel.
Going to be really fun as we set your grid on pole. It'll be Aiden Forster, Aiden Kirker to his outside, Tyler No 3rd, Cody Meadows 4th, Aaron Trotter 5th, Nolan Cooper 6th, Mason Coffey 7th, Michael Corbin 8th, Ryan Billy 9th, 10th Andrew May, Kyle Turksey, Cameron Cohen, Caleb Morrissey, Brady Neff all the way back there in 14th with some work to do, Alex Miller, JJ Hill, Bo Krebs, Brandon Stewart, and Mason Thompson. We're going to word with our in-race reporter tonight, Andrew May, rolling off in the 10th position. Andrew is killing in the booth. You got us.
Yeah.
We got a 4-wide salute here to line them up. It's a night race in Charlotte. Starting in 10th, got some work to do. Do you think you can get up there and try to contend for a top 5 as they stack it up in the Dirt Track USA 4-wide salute?
I'll probably get up to 5th and then get my clock cleaned. It's usually what happens,
Well,
to be honest.
at
But
least you put some effort in.
yeah, no, I'm gonna try. But usually doesn't go very well.
Well, it's the last race of the late models, so
I know. We gotta send it here, bud.
if there's any encouragement for you there.
I got a question for you guys.
What's your question?
Let's hear it.
Do you guys prefer the left or right Twix?
Big
left or right
guy.
Twix?
Left?
The left has more cookie, doesn't it?
I don't know. They say that, but I think they're exactly the same.
Well, I like left. It has more cookie.
All right. Just
All right.
wondering.
Good luck, Andrew.
All right. Well, I probably won't talk to you after the race.
Well,
But we'll see you in 2 weeks when we run the sprint cars. That'll be more of my interview time.
Yeah, we'll hear from
Alrighty.
you then for sure.
good luck, Andrew.
See ya, boys.
Andrew May, always a pleasure to talk to him as they line it up here for tonight's feature action. Aiden Foster, good luck trying to win that championship. He came in a veteran to the late models with 30 starts in the sprint cars, never a win, but a top 3 finish in points. And if everything goes right tonight, he could be leaving with 3 wins and a championship heading into the next sprint car season.
As you see,
But
his
Brady Neff,
competitor, yeah, way back there. Go ahead, Kelan. Sorry about that.
took a poll earlier today. 75% of you said Aiden Foster would take home tonight's championship. We'll see if that comes in to reality. The two Icemen lead us to the green, and we are underway in championship action in the Dirt Track USA World Finals. Through 3 and 4, Aiden Kirker takes the lead away from his teammate Aiden Forster. Cody Meadows from 4th to 1st at the end of the first lap. As they battle it out, Cody Meadows slides up in front of Kirker. Kirker trying to cross him back over. You see Trotter and Forster battling it out as the first caution of the night comes out. That's Caleb Morrissey flipped on his lid. Brady Neff was back there in it as well.
Trouble for our championship contender already, and I don't know, I guess I called it, Kelan. I said JJ Hill is going to be involved in a wreck, and here it is.
Well, hey, man. Well, that's our first caution of the day, brought to you by Krebs Designs. As we get a Dirt Track USA replay here to see what happened in this first caution of the day. See 4 wide back there, they're really battling it out. See, it's going to stack up right there. Brandon Stewart, JJ Hill, Kyle Turksey all make contact. Caleb Morrissey.
Looked like trouble with Neff, the 0-3 car. Which is interesting. Might have got a little bit of help from behind, it looks like. Show it live to you guys here. There it is. Doesn't look too bad though. We just got to keep it rolling and get back going.
Unfortunate for those guys, as Brady Neff already in a hole, and it really started in his heat race. As Forster, the favorite, he just really needs to hang on tonight. We'll see what he can do. But there's a feature to be won between Cody Meadows, Aiden Kirker, all of these guys. Aiden Kirker looking for his first late model win. Cody Meadows looking to lead with 3 on the season. Winner at Volusia earlier this season, as well as the, what other race did he win? What am I forgetting? He won another early.
He just wins all the time.
Yeah, I mean, all times winless leader. Green flag back in the air. Aiden Kirker and Aiden Forster sit back there in 2nd and 3rd. Cody Meadows yanks out a 4/10 of a second lead at the line. Kirker holding down 2nd. Aiden Forster gets his inside as Kirker got to the wall right there. As Forster slides up in front of Aiden Kirker, takes the 2nd spot away as you see him fan out back there a little further back in the pack. 40 laps tonight. Bit of a longer feature than what we've seen throughout the season. Kirker resides back in the 3rd position, as you see Tyler No, Mason Coffey, Aaron Trotter 3 wide right there, and as Coffey gets shuffled out of the pack, Aaron Trotter to 4th, Tyler No to the 5th position.
Single file for the most part here until the 7th spot is Michael Corbin. Look to the inside there of Ryan Billy, but does not make it work. He's going to try there on the high side. Big run by the 26 car.
Billy got really sideways on entry there. You see Brandon Stewart, Cameron McCone, Bo Krebs all battling it out there. Battling for position. Andrew May trying to split the middle. Top 3 really remain the same as Brady Neff sits back there in 16th with damage on that 03. Really slowing him down. It's really going to be a long night, really an improbable night now, as Aiden Forster starts to reel in race leader Cody Meadows.
Really see that damage right there is right along with JJ Hill, and Hill has struggling once again here as Turksey looks to get by him cleanly, hopefully this time. Like
back up front to the race lead, please, Shane, as there you see Aiden Forster taking a dive to the bottom. Cody Meadows going to try to cross him over, not going to have anything for him. Well, maybe he will down in the turn 1. Slide down near lap 9, going to slide up in front of Forster, but he clips the fence. Forster takes the race lead away. He's got $40 on his mind tonight. That goes to the feature winner. Trying to win that. Big shout out to Dirt Track USA and the Forster family, Miss Tanya Forster, for putting a big donation on tonight's race. We really do appreciate it. Helps us sponsor all our podium finishers tonight. $40 to the race winner, 20 to second, and 10 to the third place finisher.
Top 3 begins to step away here from the rest of the pack. That's the number 20 car, Aiden Foster, Cody Meadows, and Aiden Kirkers. Next car behind those is the 46 car, Aaron Trotter, and his good buddy Mason Coffey, as those two battle actually side by side. Or they were.
Been battling for a while, yeah. As you see right up there, that's Trotter catching a fence. Mason Coffey peeks to his inside as caution is out for the second time tonight. Who was that?
That was Nolan Cooper in trouble.
Cooper. Saw him make a good qualifying run, made the dash. Started the feature in 6th and really just kept sliding back.
Just got too low on the racetrack and caught the tractor trailer here. We'll see it. There. Maybe a little bit of contact, but I really doubt it.
No, I don't think there's any contact there. I think that was just Cooper sliding to the inside. It's
that was for the 13th spot, battling with Brady Neff.
Yeah, I don't think Neff made contact till after the fact, so night goes from bad to worse for the 03. But it's a great night for the other guy battling out here. You see right there? This is off of 2. Right here, they send it down into 3. I don't think he touched him. He got real close, but that's really all Cooper, just hit the tire. Well, quarter of the way home in tonight's Dirt Track USA. The Dirt Track USA World Finals. Bad night for Brady, unfortunately. But, good night for Aiden Forster, his other contender. He's gotten to the race lead. That number 20 car. If he can finish off the season, that would be 3 wins in the final 4 races. But, it's not over yet. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Just over a quarter of the way home, so
Bok bok.
Still a long night. Bok bok. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Whew. Forster to the green, gonna lead him. Cody Meadows to his outside. Aiden Kirker in 3rd. Mason Coffey in 4th. Green flag back in the air. Forster gonna slide up in front of Cody Meadows. Aiden Kirker to the inside of Cody Meadows. Almost contact there with Trotter and Kirker. As you see Kirker and Meadows battling it out here. Two good buddies there as Kirker's trying to work the bottom in. He does a good job of it. And he barely clears Meadows. Meadows back to his inside, but Kirker gonna power around the top of him. And Kirker to the 2nd position, not without a fight from Meadows, though. Meadows back to the inside.
Battles all over the racetrack right now as these drivers begin to fan out. As this bottom side is really going for it. And it looks like there's a pretty good amount of grip down there. As you see the 22 car Brandon Stewart really down there as he looked below 31 of Andrew Mays. Cody Meadows is also down on that low side, but our race leader, Aiden Forster, still working that high side.
Starting to scoot away. It was 4/10 at the line last time. Now it's out to 5.5 So Forster scooting away from his teammate and Aiden Kirker. As you see Mason Coffey and Cody Meadows out there trading blows for the 3rd position. Coffey going to work around his teammate on the outside. Another teammate back there, and Aaron Trotter sits in 5th. Andrew May a little further back actually got around Aaron Trotter. He cracks into the top 5. He was also running those hosted with Forster earlier as the caution is out again. That's Ryan Billy in the 18, Caleb Morrissey, and Alex Miller in that picture. As the Krebs Design caution is thrown for the 3rd time tonight. Dirt Track USA replay here.
Looks like Billy might have gotten to the back of there, the 49. Don't know if he checked up too soon or what, but sorry about that here.
It looked like Miller got sideways right in front of him. Got a little bit in the slick and spun out. Almost spun out right in front of Billy. Stacks him up. It's just these late models, when you get into the back of somebody, there's a good chance you're lifting them off the ground with how high they are in the air back there in the bumper. You can really get a good perspective here on board with Billy. Right there, it's sideways, and Billy's just too far in the gas to really lift.
And Morrissey just kind of hit the brakes right as he saw it and avoided contact. So smart move by him. Yeah.
Current hard charger is Brandon Stewart in the 22 from 18th to 7th. He's been fast tonight, but of course that heat race mistake really took him out of contention for a dash position. Good night for Andrew May up there in 5th.
Don't jinx him.
Nope. MFK and Ryan Billy Racing holding down 3 of the top 6 spots respectively for each of them. And Forster Kirker front row, Meadows Coffee, and then it's an even split in row 3 with May and Trotter. Forster gets on the gas, green flag back in the air. Kirker and Meadows for second. As now it's Coffee and May for the 4th position. Almost 3 wide as Brandon Stewart tried to peek to the inside of Andrew May. May gonna power to the inside of Mason Coffee and now trying to make a move on Cody Meadows in the 3rd position. Back up front for the race lead, Aiden Kirker peeks to the inside of his MFK Speed Lab teammate and counterpart in Aiden Forster. Kirker in the Amazon Prime machine working the bottom as a caution is out again. Was that Billy again? Or Tursak?
I think Tursak and Krebs were the 2 advocates there.
Red design caution out again. Look at the Dirt Track USA replay.
Here, and it might be Tursak at fault here. As you see here, he's the kind of the purple car there on the bottom of the side, 3 wide, and just kind of ran out of room. Like to me.
Split up right in front of him. Right into him. Tacks him up. 1 out of 3 will be assessed to the 811.
At Krebs Racing Designs, yellow flag has been pretty hot here tonight.
4 times already in the first 20. On pace for 8 of them. We'll see. Back
Shot.
up front. Oh.
Go ahead.
Aiden Forster going to be leading us to the green, coming to try and finish off halfway here at Charlotte. It'll be a single final restart as we did not complete a lap that time around. Forster, Kirker, Meadows, May. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, Trotter, 5, 6. Stewart. And how about Brady Neff? Good recovery for him. He's up to the 8th position in a damaged race car. Damaged goods. There in the top 10, trying to get somewhat of a decent finish tonight.
I got some damaged goods.
What?
What?
Hello?
Green, green, green.
We're green.
Yeah, green flag back in the air. Aiden Forster leads. Aiden Kirker in 2nd. Cody Meadows continues to ride back there in 3rd with Andrew May to his inside. They battle out for the 3rd position here. Kirker to the inside of his teammate Forster again, trying to make a move for the race lead. Gets back up to the top and arcs it back in. Forster leads. May to the inside of Meadows, working that 31M machines back to the inside. Having a nice day for Andrew May. MFK could be 1, 2, 3.
Speaking of a great run by an MFK driver, here's Cameron Cohen. He was in the middle of 3 wide there. For the 8th spot is his teammate Brady Neff looks below him.
Brady Neff, Brandon Stewart, kind of in a sandwich right there of the 2 Bs. He's trying to continue his good night. Started 12th and has picked up the pace to 8th. As the 2 Icemen hold down the 1st and 2nd position. Meadows and May, 3rd, 4th. Coffee, Trotter. Pretty single file for now, as the first battle is McCone and Stewart back there.
Cohen using his trusty low side right now. Seems to be working for that 4 team there.
See what he can do. He's been doing that all night long, really. I mean, that's early today, and now too. He's working that bottom and it's doing solid things for him right now. As Andrew May surrenders the 4th position to Mason Coffee up there. Coffee slots into 4th behind his teammate Cody Meadows. As Forster extends the gap a full 10th that time around, really working the top and scooting away from his teammate Aiden Kirker here with 15 to go.
Speaking of scooting along that top side, we get a real good perspective here. Eyes came to the 31 car of Andrew May. See his eyes and what really goes on here on the high side and how close you really are, and you can see what happens if you do catch the ball there, as you saw both Meadows and Coffee flipping.
I mean, that's kind of what you got to do. You got to get that right rear right on the cushion, and if the right rear taps the wall, so be it. It's fast, so don't mess anything up. It's all Aiden Foster out front. Aiden Kirker trying to do whatever he can to reel him in. But now the lap car up there, Alex Miller, hopefully not going to play a factor, as they are starting to catch the tail end of the field.
We'll run through your field here as they reach lap 30. 11 laps to go for Aiden Forster. He is your race leader. Is Aiden Kirker. There in that. We got trouble. It's JJ Hill, right in front of our race leaders.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little scared for Forster right there. It happened right in front of the leaders. My bad for interrupting.
No, you're fine.
But JJ and Alex Miller, I saw them make contact and wrecked there to finish off this.
Oh, JJ just got too sideways.
It slip.
Yeah. Forrester might need a new pair of underpants there.
Yeah, something. Hasn't been a very good late model season for JJ Hill. 2 races and 2 incidents.
More than 2 incidents. Here it is.
Well,
on board with our race leader, Aiden Forster. Oof.
Get out of the gas. Ugh. He was really hoping they didn't come off the racetrack right there. He got lucky. We're coming to 1 to green here. How about Forster? You can't say enough about this kid. 2 wins, last 3 races. You subtract 3 from 37. He ran 34 sprint car races. Not exactly 34, but a lot of late models. And in the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Racing League, ran 34 races. Got 20 top 5s, 31 top 10s, but never a win. And in these last 3 races, 2 wins. We called him P2, like Lil Uzi Vert song, after the Dream, after Lernerville, after Cedar Lake. Got 3 straight second place finishes. And has been the guy really waiting for that first win.
That might be time to retire, that's all.
Yep, P2. There's people a little bit nervous for Forster out there as he slides up in front of his teammate. Kirker trying to peek back to the bottom. But Kirker gonna let him have it going into turn 1, trying to defend from Cody Meadows and Mason Coffey back there. Andrew May sitting back there as well as you see Kirker take the bottom, throw a block on Meadows. You think this is any effort to try and keep Meadows from catching up to his teammate?
I definitely think it is. And really just kind of taking care of your teammates here is Meth sends it in 3 wide here. And speaking of those two, saw Meadows kind of get into the 39 car there inside of him.
Yeah, Kirker's not going to forget it. Look at him right there. He's going to give him a bang, and that allows Mason Coffey to slide into the 2nd position. Kirker not happy with the way he was raced by Cody Meadows, and he slides all the way back there. So now Coffey's in the fence. Andrew May stacks into him. Big chain reaction costs Mason Coffey a good run. He's into the fence as the Krebs Designs caution flag is out again.
I was about to say, Cody Meadows better watch because he's got some bad company, at least bad company for him around him. He had all those MFK Speed Lab drivers tagging along. Right next to him is Mason Coffey, was in the 4th spot here when caught trouble.
Yeah, you saw the mailman, Aiden Kirker. He sent the mail into that corner and got into Meadows. And it really caused a chain reaction back there as you see Meadows slid into 2nd, put the fence right in front of Andrew May. I believe Kirker tagged a bit into it as well.
I mean, May kind of did call it.
Yeah, I mean, he said he'd get up there and then tag along with somebody else's miss, but he's still 3rd. I mean, he got his car tore up, but he's in the 3rd position, so 1 to green here, caution shortened. There'll be 6 to go at the line.
I was about to say maybe we could dial up 31 car, but not enough time here. Is Cody Meadows in an MFK Speed Lab sandwich, green flag back in the air here for Aiden Forster.
Trying to hang on, 6 laps to go for Forster. Really in cruise control tonight, and that seems to be the case for the last 2 or 3 races for him. He's really just been dominant. And, I mean, he's led a lot of laps in late models. It's just been about finishing these races off as Cody Meadows trying to hunt him down. 5 laps to go at Charlotte.
5 laps to go for your race leader, Aiden Forster. great night for him. He went out last in qualifying, grabbed the quick time, won the fast pass dash here as he looks to close out and sweep the night once again here from the driver from Kansas City, Michigan.
Dominant night for him. You see him out there. Going to be 3 to go at the line. For, as you said, the Michigan native, Aiden Foster, has ran in the Quicktime iRacing League. This is going to be 38 times. You see him 3 wide back there. What more can you say about Forster? Came out here in the Sprint Car Series, hopped on the MFK Speed Lab team, picked up a 2nd place finish in the Knoxville Nationals. Was a great run, and we thought it might be the brewing of something new, possibly a win, maybe a championship run with his teammate. But Andrew May proved nobody would be in contention with him for that. See Forster through 3 and 4. Really a dominant late model campaign as he takes the white flag for the final time. As everybody's kind of breathing a sigh of relief, but except for Forster. He's holding his breath. Gonna power it through 3 and 4. And Forster gonna pick up his 3rd feature win of the season and clinch the A&B Outdoors Quicktime Late Models Series Season 1 Championship. Aiden Forster gets it done in a dominant showing at the dirt track at Charlotte.
Great job by that driver. Congratulations to him. As you mentioned, Kelan, he is your Quicktime Late Model Series champion and that beautiful number 20 machine. Crazy coming into this season. He said that he was looking forward to the late models. He thought that this was his bread and butter, and here he is. 10 races later, your champion.
Awesome for Forster, as it's been a great season for him. Dominant 3 wins, taken 3 of the last 4 races, and you just think about Lernerville, Cedar Lake, Eldora. If all these things would have went his way, he could have been looking at 5 or 6 checkered flags, but 3 is enough to get the championship done. Unfortunate for his contender Brady Neff up there with them, but 10th place finish for him. But Aiden Forster burn it down as MFK Speed Lab gets their 2nd championship in the Quicktime iRacing League as a team, with Andrew May in the sprint cars, and now the late models. The campaign's over for Aiden Forster. He's your champ, and we're going to go to word with him last. I want to talk to him last, as it'll be Cody Meadows picking up the 2nd place finish. Going to try to get a word with him first. As, shades of Denny Hamlin and Alex Bowman.
Locking horns.
Yeah, look at him.
I saw a little bit of extracurricular activities between these 2 drivers after the flag, so maybe a little bit of displeasure between the mailman there and the 1 car.
Well, maybe we'll ask Cody about this. We're going to go with our 2nd place finisher tonight, Cody Meadows in the 1 car. Cody, it's Kelan Belsha got us.
Yes, sir.
Well, P2 finished tonight. I saw you and Kirker made a little contact after the race. You got anything to say about that? What went on there?
I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, I've raced him clean all year. We did. It wasn't even that bad of a contact, and next thing you know, I got him going up my tail. I got Andrew May going up my tail, and then after the race, he's still trying to hit me. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Well, it reminded me of kind of yesterday. Alex Bowman and Denny Hamlin, they locked horns at Martinsville. Kind of reminded me of what happened right there after the race. Y'all were getting up all up on each other. But talk about your race real quick. P2 finish. It was a real consistent night up there in the top 3. What more did you really need to get up there and contend for the win with Forster?
Really, it's just I wish I would have found the lane or best lane to run earlier. I mean, Charlotte, I really like this track. I had a pretty good result way back when in the sprint cars, but yeah, I started ripping the middle there for the last 20 so laps, I guess, and I just started feeling good, and I knew I don't know how championship points is running, but I knew it was me and Kirker, and I was gonna race him hard no matter what. I mean, we're racing for points. That's just how it goes, and I didn't mean to make that much of a contact, and I didn't even think I hit him that hard. But hey, it is what it is. Come home with the 2nd place finish. I'll take it.
P2, solid run for you, Cody. Gonna go ahead and get you out of here. You got to thank, buddy.
1 second there. Normal A&B Outdoors, Advantage Direct, Krebs Designs, Dirtman for Photography, Dirt Track USA, Exo Consultant, Iceman Designs, K1 Racewear, Shane DiMantova Designs and USA Roller Coasters. And I got to give a big shout out to Ryan Billy Racing. They came in clutch when I needed something. Y'all know how I've been racing for AOD for a while. Well, things happened. That group pretty much shut down, so I was freelance. And Ryan messaged me if I wanted to join up. So I said, you know what, whatever. And now I'm here and I'm putting work in for him. So big thanks to him, my family, and hopefully my friends out there watching it as well.
Awesome. Well, Martin, I know you're a Martinsville native. Were you up there yesterday?
I wanted to. I asked my cousin if he was going. I was going to partner up with him and go up there, but I found out too late that Joker had VIP tickets up in the tower.
Should have went up there. Oh,
I
well.
wanted to, man. I wanted to.
Well, it should be a P4 finish for you in points. So solid season, couple wins. So congratulations on your good season, Cody. In 2 weeks, we fire up the late sprint cars. Look forward to seeing you out there.
All right, man. Have a good one, boys.
Cody Meadows, second place finisher tonight. We're going to get a word with our hard charger here next because we're going to have an MFK party in here, Shane, because they all want to talk. They want to talk to the champ. So hard charger tonight, Brandon Stewart. Shane's going to get word with him with his $5 bonus.
Brandon Stewart, Shane DiMantova up at the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes.
All right, man. Great race from you here tonight. So you got $5 richer here. Thank you to Bo Krebs. They are the family of Aiden Foster and also Dirt Track USA. As you won our Hard Charger Award-winning performance there. So what do you got to say about that?
Car was a literal rocket ship tonight. We went from P6 to P1 in the heat race in 2 laps, but just ended up hitting the tire while running P2 on the last lap, but started dead last in the feature, and the bottom was just there for the first, 10-ish laps, and I made up a lot of spots, and then just throughout the other race, I kind of sat in my place, waited for Rex, and P18 to P8. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that heat race. You really had that bottom movement, and you really went from the back to the front mission there and got it done. But fortunately, like you said, clipped the tire in the closing laps and had to do a little bit of work there starting from the feature event. Like I said, 18th, 8th, picking up 10 spots here. It's pretty amazing to close out the season. And also, we got the sprint car season coming up, so hopefully we'll be seeing you then, right?
Yeah, sprint cars are my main thing, definitely. Just wearing late models just to get used to them, and have not been having good luck recently, but finally had some luck tonight.
Yeah, well, alongside that luck, you got a little bit of money, but who you got to thank here for this hard charger performance and 8th place finish?
Gotta thank Krebs Family Racing, Krebs Designs, Elite Performance Industries, and Tops Up Your Bun.
Brandon Stewart, awesome, man. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we'll be seeing you in a couple weeks there for the sprint car season.
You're very welcome, Fluffy Man.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, it was the teddy bear. Okay,
That's a new one.
All right. It's like a name. The Jungle Scott.
Yes.
All right. Well, here we go. Get a good word with our third place finisher and third place points finisher in Aiden Kirker. Aiden, it's Kelan in the booth. You got us.
I got you.
Well, top 3 finisher in points, top 3 finisher on the racetrack, and made a bit of money on the side, so getting closer and closer to those sprint cars. I know that's what you're excited for, looking forward to go full-time there, but talk to us a little bit about tonight, P3 finish. Thought you may have had something up there for Forster, but it seemed like he just found something that you didn't late.
Honestly, I had a little bit on the bottom, but that was really only on the restarts I could ever get to him, but I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to take a championship away from a teammate, so it really was just defending him from... do we get into this? Defending him from the one car. I heard he talked a little bit of SHIT smack in his interview, so I guess I'll just let him have it here. That right rear was for MFK Speed Lab. He wrecked Andrew at Bristol. He's ran over me a couple times this season. He wants to talk about racing clean. Well, I raced him clean. He doored me up the track, so I'll get him back with the right rear. After the race, well, that was for me. That was just, I mean, I'm fed up with the way he drives. He wants to run over everyone and sit there and act like he's a saint. But listen, I know Cody racing clean. I've raced Cody clean before. If he wants to race like that and then play the innocent part, dude, I don't know what to say. You want to sit there and run over guys for wins, complain about when you get the EUL, you want to door a guy, you want to right rear everyone, and then once you get it back, you want to sit there and step back with your hands up in the air like, oh, I didn't do anything. But, I mean, you doored me. I'm not just gonna sit there and throw a right rear you just because I feel like it. There's a reason I did it. Anyone in here knows me that I'll race clean until you race me dirty back, or race me dirty, and then I'm gonna get you back. So fair is fair. That was for the number 39 getting a door, and for MFK getting ran over all season long. So should be a hell of a sprint car season if he wants to race like that for him.
You say racing's a game of give and take. You give, they take, but they'll never give. So is that how you stand?
I will stand by. Put that on my gravestone the day I die. That is 100%. It's how racing goes, and with him, he doesn't give. He just takes and takes and takes. And I gave to him tonight, giving up the right rear because I'm fed up with it.
Well,
but otherwise, we had a good run. Congratulations to Aiden on the championship. Really happy for MFK. That's a sprint car championship and a late model championship. And we're going to be starting up a sprint car season here real soon. And I know Cam, Andrew, myself, and Aiden are all going to be really fast that season. And we're going to try to give them hell this year and get a second sprint car championship and a third overall in this league for the team.
Yeah, well, I mean, for sure. And I mean, not just the championship. You guys swept the podium as far as points goes. You picked up a third place finish in points. Talk to us about your season a little bit, as it had some ups and downs. But I mean, you really had not necessarily perfect, but I mean, 8 starts, 8 top 10s, 6 top 5s. I can't imagine if you would have run the full season where you would have been as far as points go. But talk to us a little bit, that P3 finish in points. How's that feel for you to give you some momentum in the sprints?
It feels really good as a sprint car guy, not a late model guy. I know my girlfriend Emma's in here. She knows that I dread these cars. I absolutely hate driving these cars. They drive like dump trucks to me. But I mean, to get a third place in it, it's just it's a confidence booster. And seat time is seat time. Whether it's a late model, a street stock, a go kart, or a sprint car, it's going to help us in the sprint car season, which that's what we're going for. We're going for a championship in the sprints, and now I can actually say for the first time in history that I'm committed as a full-time sprint car driver this week. And we're going to go and we're going to try to make all the races, and we're going to see what we can do. And I've put a little bit of practice in, and I feel pretty confident about just going out and trying to dominate this year.
I mean, that's hype. I mean, you are a former Kings Royal winner. You swept Bristol last year. You're pretty fast, I would say. So I think you're gonna go out there and get some wins this season. And what's your goal? I mean, you know, there's a points championship on the line, but are there any specific races that you want to go out there and you want to win?
Still, I want to be undefeated at Bristol in the sprint car. That's for sure. Bristol's gonna be a big one. Wheat Sport. That's my home track. And hopefully they can get this Port Royal added into the game. Hopefully we can maybe make a surprise visit there this year, and that'd be a cool one to win. And I mean, you can't say races you want to win this year without mentioning Knoxville. We had a fast car this past season. We won the second night, and we had a fast car the third night. And actually, an MFK teammate, Andrew May, got that win. So MFK guys are pretty strong at Knoxville, and we're going to see if we can go get the Nationals next year, get Weed Sport, get Bristol. I mean, obviously, I'd like to win all the races, but I mean, that's probably not realistic. We got to share the love around a little bit, and I'm not that talented. I'm kidding. No, but yeah, Bristol, Knoxville, Weed Sport, those are the ones that I'd like to win.
Well, we're going to have an MFK party up here in the booth when we drag Forster in a little bit later tonight in the post-race wrap-up show here. So you got anybody you specifically want to thank?
Well, I guess we'll just save the team sponsors for later. But I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my sister, my brother-in-law, my cousin Ryan, all my friends in the iRacing community, and my girlfriend Emma for the support, the continuous support. I actually wasn't going to race tonight, and she told me to race, and I did. So, yeah, but
Well.
yeah, she gets in my ear a little bit easier than you do, though.
Okay.
But and I want to thank Flagman Joe because he's Flagman Joe, and nobody really sees how much he does not only flag the races, he ends them, and he does a pretty good job of it too, and takes the load off of personally me for so Joe.
Right,
Definitely
Aiden, we're
a
going to
key
talk
player
to
in making
your
the series what it is.
second place points finisher this season in Brady Neff. Shane, you want to get a word with him?
All right, I'm gonna go get a cookie.
Brady F. Shane DiMantova up in the booth. You got us?
What's up?
All right, man. Great run for you all season long, but unfortunately, when it came down to it here tonight, you kind of just got the bad end of the stick here and fell short. Really, just a pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty dull night for you guys.
Yeah, pretty much started from the get-go. I qualified pretty good. Started on pole heat 2. Got hit by Cody Meadows on lap 1 or 2, which is pretty usual from him. He doesn't know how to race late model. And then Krebs finally made his way to a top 3 within 10 races that we ran and decided to dump me. It started in the back. Moved my way up fairly quickly, and then just got ran over by someone because I tried not to hit other people, but they just don't care about others. And it pretty much seemed like all night people were just scrambling around trying to figure out what they're even doing. 90% of the time, they're just getting screwed over by someone that had no idea how to drive.
Yeah, I totally get your frustration here. A big night on the line for you guys, especially points-wise, but really sucks to just be in the position that you're put in right from, you said, the get-go, and pretty dull, like I said, and just frustrating for you guys in the MFK Speed Labs team. But obviously your teammate got it done, but nonetheless, are you looking forward to the sprint car season?
I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do them, but nice job to Aiden winning it. At least it was him other than anyone else. I'd rather have him than anyone else, to be honest. But I'll get some payback during the sprint car season. I know there's some people that value that, like I value my late models. I'll make sure to get some payback there and then.
Yeah, we've heard some similar statements up here, so definitely have to keep an eye on it. I'm looking forward to sprint car season coming up, but anybody you want to thank here?
I'd like to thank all my sponsors that put me in this car, AC Customs Racing, all that.
All right, Brady, thank you so much for joining us here tonight, and we appreciate you supporting all season long, and congrats on your second place finish in points and run here tonight.
Yeah, don't leave too early, though. We're going to have a
Thank you guys for
bit of
having me
a...
all season.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Now we're going to drag in the champ. Hey, Aiden!
Yes, sir. I got you.
How about that dominant tonight and the championship? So, what's going on, buddy? How about that great season and you finished it off in style? How about that, buddy?
First 2 races of the season, I guess 16th. I didn't have much hope going into Bristol, and then since then it's been like top 5s. Haven't gone out of the top 5.
Well, I mean, it's a championship, so definitely 10 races. You finished off the season with 3 wins, and talk about your top 2 finishes. You got about 7 of 10 races in the top 2, so really just a great season for you in a championship. So talk about tonight, dominant this evening, and win. I know Kirker was pressuring you there a little bit, but he kind of held the one up for you, so pick up the win. How about talk about tonight? What a good run for you.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting through 3 and 4 at the beginning there, because it looked like Kirker could roll the middle way better than me before it got slicked off, and I allowed him to stay pretty much in distance to me, but I felt comfortable having him behind me because he's a teammate and I trust him, knowing that he
You're
won't do
welcome.
anything dumb. Yep. I knew that he wouldn't do anything dumb, which made me a lot more confident, knowing that if he does get to me, that we won't have an issue. So that was a big confidence boost tonight.
Awesome. Championship, big confidence boost. How much momentum you think this gives you into sprint cars? I mean, you're going in as a Quicktime iRacing League champion into those sprint cars.
Yeah, some practice is needed. After that hosted race that you guys did with the sprint cars, that kind of opened my eyes up that I need to get back into them because I haven't ran them since like August, whenever the World Finals was for the sprint cars. So I think that some laps are going to be put down before the middle of November when we get back into them.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Aiden. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Dirt Track USA, Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, you guys for putting on this stream. You guys do an awesome job. EPI, Andrew for the tips during this season. It helped out a lot, and anyone that shows any support to us, it's awesome.
Awesome for you. And now we're going to get word with your team owner, Andrew May, who has parked it in the championship in this league now twice. Hey, Andrew, you got us?
Hello.
Well, maybe this isn't the capacity you thought you talked to us in, but, I mean, your team just picked up their second Quicktime iRacing League championship. Sprint cars, that was incredible. And now Forster, how about this? You guys swept the top three. I'm pretty sure if we go back to sprint cars, y'all had 3 of the top 5 positions. So it just seems y'all come in numbers. You guys are just so dominant. Can you talk about your team for a second and how huge this is to grow as a team and get another championship?
I mean, I can't say enough about these guys. Forster, I don't know what he does all day. I mean, he just runs so many laps. Like, he puts in a lot of work and a lot of effort into running this thing. I know this was really important to him, so I'm really glad that he could win it. Brady, he just started running late models, this season, and I was like, this kid's pretty cool. He's not like some of these guys in here, and I was like, hey man, if you want to run with us, you can. So we're really glad to have him and help him out as much as we can. He finished second in points as a rookie. That's pretty good. But like these
Not
guys,
as good as you though in the sprint
oh
cars
well,
rookie season.
hey, that's a different story. But Kirker's always really good. Doesn't really matter what he runs. Cam's getting better, and Cam just keeps getting better. So I'm really happy for him, and I don't know. I can't say enough about how hard these guys work. They're always in these hosted sessions, getting better no matter what car it is. I don't know how many practice sessions Forster had for this race this week. Probably 35.
Well, he's getting $40 tonight, so that's going right back into hosted. You know that.
So we better sweep these freaking points in these sprint cars if we got all that money. But no, yeah, I'm really happy for them guys. I missed a couple races, but still finished top 10 in points, even though I don't think I even finished top 5 all year. But
you got 8th.
I did finish 6th tonight. Well, we'll say a top 10, whatever. But yeah, it's just crazy. I'm really happy for these guys. Happy for Forster. I know this one means a lot to him. I know that he really thought that he could finish second in points if he didn't miss the first couple races because he wasn't even in the league then. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for this stuff because these guys just keep getting better and we keep running and racing. And I was told that we were tacky track warriors and we weren't any good, but 2 championships in a row and we dominated both. So I don't know, maybe it's because we run our own cars, but but we gotta thank. I think you guys know, but we have a lot of guys.
You hear about that pro league?
Oh yeah, well.
At least if we make it to pro, we'll make it in.
Yeah, exactly. But we have a lot of guys that help us out. Battery Boys, Career Excavating, ASC Electronic Bear, TW Vance Trucking, Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel. Colby's messaging me every day. Different things about the Fender car to help me out, and Dirt Track USA. He tries to sponsor just about everything that you guys run, and
it's awesome. We do appreciate him. That's incredible.
Yeah, Zach's really good dude. Really glad to have him with us because he is like a big supporter of what we do, and this series especially. He's put up hundreds of dollars for us to race for. So I got to thank him. He's awesome. So, but it's Forrester's night, so congrats, buddy. About time. We had to bully you, and but
we said P2 for weeks till you finally got it. So
and then he won it. So I'm glad that constructive bullying, but obviously if he had an issue with it, he wouldn't be here. No, but I'm really happy for him. Good for you, man. About time. I might change your Discord name, but I doubt it. I guess you're third win boy now.
First
or late model champ. I don't know.
Championship boy.
Yeah.
Bandinucci.
Bandinucci. But yeah, I mean, you can't say enough about these guys, to be honest. Me and Cam just started this thing. It was just me and him, and look what we got. You know, we brought in Forster and then Kirker and Neff. I mean, what a team. It's awesome. I'm glad that we have these guys because it wouldn't be as fun without them. No matter what it is. Huh?
Should we bring him in here? JJ,
Who?
Cam, Neff.
Yeah, bring him in. I forgot about JJ. He exists. Hey, J. Oh,
It's a
hey,
party,
JJ.
guys. MFK team championship, dominant. How y'all doing?
Sprint car time.
Yeah, it is sprint car time. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
The real Quicktime series.
I'm pumped. 2 weeks, baby.
About time, baby. We're excited.
Not this fake Fender stuff.
Speaking
have
of
no
fake,
clue
we
how
just
to
got
run
a
these.
interesting comment.
Yeah, that's a bit. I've never seen that before.
Oh, so speaking of Aiden Parker, you need to join this.
Sorry, I walked in on my second.
Hey, we're
account.
not talking about hostage right now, JJ.
Whoa,
we're
whoa,
talking about.
whoa! Get him out of here! Get him out of
You
here!
actually just drag us into the live broadcast.
Yes, it's an MFK party. Y'all just dominated the team championship,
Yeah,
and
sorry.
now, how do y'all feel about this? Y'all going into sprint cars in 2 weeks? Who's pumped?
I love America.
I'm gonna win the championship.
God.
You're gonna win the sprint car championship.
Parker, get in the session.
Sorry.
J Hill is back, everybody.
I'm back
JJ Hill.
from the dead.
you didn't have a very good late model campaign, I'll tell you that much.
Nobody
Two
likes
races.
late models. Late models are
Well-
dumb. People who drive them, if you can hear me right now, you're gay.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with
Excuse
that.
me?
Nothing is wrong with that, though. I'm using that in a derogatory term, but like, I don't mean
Is-
anything. Like,
Is
I like
password
gay people.
beans?
Yeah.
this has turned into something horrible.
Well,
This is no
it's
longer a
an MFK
broadcast anymore.
party, so
All right,
these guys,
Kelan,
they're
you want to finish
best-
this thing out?
yeah, best team in Quicktime, obviously.
Yeah, hurry
Thank
up
y'all
and
for
end this
showing
so
up
that
and
way Keelan
supporting
Shane
us.
can race sprint
So thank
cars.
everybody at A&B Outdoors, Advantage Direct, Preps Designs, Dirtman
Yeah.
Photography, Dirt Track USA, Exo Consulting, Ice Cream Designs, K1 Race
Mom.
Gear, McDonald's of Waynesville, North Carolina, Shane DiMantova
McDonald's.
Designs, and USA Roller Coasters.
Don't forget to
This
thank
was
Rhonda
the Dirt Track USA
FCM.
World Finals from the Dirt Track at
FCM.
Charlotte, and this was your final A&B Outdoors Quicktime Late Model Series Season 1 race. Aiden Foster is your Season 1 champion, and I'm Kelan Belsha, joined by my friend Shane DiMantova. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks for some sprint cars!
First and last late model season.
JJ, let me hear you scream for some sprint cars.
I can't scream. I've been coughing all night.
All right, there it is.
He's got COVID.
Woo! Sprint cars, 2 weeks, baby!
Your mom.
I'm pumped.
Don't mess with the bull.
Kelan.